Alright. Are you able to hear me? Looks like I am live here. Alright, so this is Tiny Toon Adventures I'm playing here. It's a 1991 Konami game based on the TV show from the 90s. It's pretty fun, so I suppose I should go ahead and get started here. So I'll start in 3, 2, 1. Let's jam. Alright, so here we go. So we're going to pick Plucky Duck because Plucky Duck, just like in the show, is also the star of this game. And I'm going to be doing a trick where I'm slide jumping here, where I go into a slide and I jump out of it, and then I let go of the D-pad and just jump and let momentum carry me forward. That's the way I get my fastest movement. This mouse here is kind of hard to clear, and sometimes it gets me like that. Alright, so that's the first stage. Second stage, again, is going to be more of the slide jumping trick. Play it a little careful here because I don't have a backup health to take a hit. Alright, let me get here, and this is our first encounter with Elmira, whose love will literally kill us and is a huge run killer in this game. Right, so let her stand there. I want to be on the door when it spawns. Yeah, getting caught by Elmira is a huge run killer. If you get caught, you get sent back to the beginning of the world that you're on, so it's a huge time loss. Alright, so 1-3. We're going to start off by doing a clip here. So let me just take care of that mouse. Oh, not quite. Let me try this again. Got it. Second try. Okay, I'm not getting my momentum up here. Could play a little bit careful here. There we go. Yeah, I know there's new strats for skipping Plucky. I'm not quite yet up to trying the non-marathon safe strats, but I do plan to come through and learn those at some point. So here, Plucky is also great for getting a quick kill on this boss. Alright. Yeah, I used to use Furball all the time as a kid. Furball was definitely my favorite character in this game, but I can see where that's not so safe for speedrunning. So World 2, again, we're picking Plucky. Yeah, Plucky is a lot safer for Marathon because we can just kind of fly over a lot of the stages. And then, of course, 2-2, we're going to hit the completely underwater stage here. Not really too much going on for the stage. A lot of it's just some movement. There is, like, one kind of neat slide that I can get coming up here, but it takes, like, a pretty frame-perfect input to get. Let's see if I can get it here. No, not quite. Fortunately, enemy hitboxes are actually pretty generous on this stage. So you'll see here there's going to be an enemy that we just missed, but it looks like we should hit it there, right there. Alright, so we're going to come up here. Next encounter with Elmira. This is probably the scariest Elmira encounter, because the door spawns right here, so we're just gonna kind of wait and jump over her, play it a little bit safe until the door appears. So at the beginning of this stage, I want to take out at least one of these pirates just to reduce lag. Okay, that was not a good spot to get hit. Alright. Ah, darn it. Gonna have to play it a bit safe for 3-1. There's an owl that, on the next stage, it tends to hit me a lot. So not really a whole lot of time saved there. A lot of what I found for saving time on that boss is trying to get your hits near the right side of the screen so that you reduce the number of times the barrel bounces between attacks. Other than that, pretty straightforward boss battle. Yeah, so this is one of the stages where I could use Furball for the world record route, but it's not, as we've established before, it's not as marathon safe. Ooh, that was close. Get my momentum up. There we go. Ah, darn it. Sometimes the stage goes smoothly, other times it can just be a butt. Alright, so that... I don't want to be exterminated by the owl again. There we go. I have to be careful. My carrot count might be off. Alright. This next stage... There is a bit of a skip that is doable here. I'm not quite so consistent on it yet. It is probably the hardest skip in the game I found. Let's see if I can do it. Nope, not quite. It involves making some off-screen jumps, so it is a bit tricky to get that skip down. I've done it a few times. Definitely one that takes a bit of practice to get down. Alright, here we go. Alright, so this Elmira is also a bit scary. I've had this one kill runs on me before. So let's come here and stand kind of dangerously close. She shouldn't move, though. But I always get kind of uncomfortable with how close I stand to Elmira there. Alright, again, gonna take it a bit careful here to not get another death on the stage. Those first few bats, it's tricky to get past them fast. Yeah, I know. Myra loves her pets a bit too much, and unfortunately her love for her pets is kind of a deadly love. Alright, let's do the slide under that mouse. Alright, this next boss we're going to try to get a quick kill on. He's gonna spawn on this side, hopefully not too far back towards the edge of the platform. Okay, that was a good quick kill. Alright, so once again, picking Plucky Duck. This first Buster section is a bit scary. Alright. Fortunately with Plucky, this part right here is a breeze, otherwise there's some very tricky platforming that you'd have to do there. Yeah, I only recently realized that Elmira was supposed to be the equivalent of Elmer Fudd. I don't know how, like, that didn't click as a kid for me. Alright, so this one... Gotta know where these mice are gonna pop off to bounce off them. Should be able to zoom over that stage pretty easily. This is obviously the easiest Elmira encounter. We just come up here and we wait. She can't get to us where the door spawns. Next we have the first vertical section of the game. This is where using Furball would come in handy, and hence why the game recommends taking Furball for this world. There are, for each of the worlds, recommended characters, which if you sit on the character selection screen long enough, it will tell you which one to take. Which I could see Furball being a good strat for this level. Unfortunately, not as marathon safe. Getting close to this boss. Gotta get past this mouse, and... yeah, Elmira just wants a new duck, like the Weird Al song. So this boss is kind of an RNG nightmare. It's also a lot harder with Furball, as I used to fight it as a kid. Definitely easier with Plucky, where I can kind of hover over the pit while the little monkeys drop. And there goes DK down. Alright, just 2 stages left of this. Now I know the world record run uses Buster only for this Wacky Land stage. However, again, it's not as safe. There's some pretty scary platforming here. That it is possible to slide jump across those, but it takes some very precise jumping to hit that. This part's probably the scariest part of the stage. Once we get Plucky, it gets a lot easier. There we go. Get up here, get this Go-Go Dodo doll. And there's Wacky Land done. Alright, one more stage. Alright, so here we get to see Furball. Furball comes in very handy on this section coming up this stage. This dark section, I use the pillars here to kind of aim my jumps to know where the platforms are. So yep, now all these keys that we've been collecting get used. Alright, so here we go. This is where we get to use Furball. Normally we would have to ride that platform, but we're just going to climb this wall. Here, this takes a little bit of practice to get this trick down. The timing of the jumps for wall climbing You have to be almost spot on to not get hit by the money bags that get shot at you. And one more screen before the final boss. Okay, why am I... There we go. Alright, so this is final boss. Time will be once we score the third hit. Okay, so far a good pattern. And I'm not a fan of that punching glove being there. I always use that coin to give myself a boost. Time. 15:19. So yep, that was Tiny Toon Adventures. Definitely a game I've enjoyed speedrunning. This was... this show was a huge part of my childhood for me, and obviously when I found out there's an NES game, it was one of those I just had to have and begged my parents to get for me. So thanks for the GGs. So yeah, as a kid I played this game a lot, and of course I still have the same cart that I owned in the 90s I'm playing this on. So, yep, coming up next is going to be my friend Liz here with a few games. So she's totally an awesome runner. I definitely recommend checking out her stuff. She does some amazing stuff with some Genesis games and some Return to Zork. So yeah, thanks for the GGs. This has been an awesome marathon. Good luck to Liz and good luck to all the rest of the runners in this.